Thank you for joining us on the newsroom. I am Mary Kanu. The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission on Tuesday commenced a public hearing into the death of Peju Ugboma, a Lagos-based chef, to determine the possible violations of patients' consumer rights in the matter. Late Peju's family had accused a private hospital in Victoria Island, Lagos, of negligence resulting in her premature death. Doctors from the hospital, however, failed to testify at the public hearing as they claimed the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria had ordered them not to. A broad-based panel was set up for the public hearing with representatives drawn from the Rule of Law Office of the Presidency and the Federal Ministry of Health. In its reaction, the Consumer Protection Commission said it would go ahead with the hearing even if the doctors were not represented, and fixed Wednesday to continue with the proceedings. And ahead of the 2023 general elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) on Wednesday announced the creation of additional 56,872 polling units across the country. INEC Chairman Mahmood Yakubu, who made the announcement on Wednesday at the Commission's headquarters in Abuja, said the Commission has also made efforts to relocate many polling units from inappropriate places to public buildings accessible to voters, polling agents, observers, and the media during elections, adding that the Commission removed 749 polling units, with 9 of them from shrines and several others from religious houses, royal palaces, and private property. Nigeria now has a total of 176,846 polling units from the initial 119,973. And the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Abdul Rashid Bawa, has described the real estate sector as one with grand-scale corruption in the country. The EFCC boss added that about 90 to 100% of resources are being laundered through the sector. Bawa, who made a statement during an interview, said the commission has investigated a female minister who he said bought $37.5 million property from a bank and deposited $20 million in cash. Bawa, who is marking his 100 days in office, did not, however, disclose the identity of the suspect or whether she is a current or former minister. And in COVID stories, South Africa has tightened coronavirus restrictions, extended a curfew, and limited alcohol sales in the face of a surge in infections over the past 2 weeks. The country, the worst affected by the pandemic on the continent, has seen the daily figures for new cases double over the past 2 weeks, while hospital admissions have climbed by nearly 60% over the same period. The spike comes as South Africa announced at the weekend that it would discard 2 million doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine following contamination concerns at one of the U.S. drug maker's sites, while it struggles to roll out its inoculation program. And the World Bank has blamed the Central Bank of Nigeria's management of the foreign exchange regime as the reason for the foreign exchange crisis currently being experienced in the country. The World Bank made this remark in its biannual Nigerian Development Update, a report published twice yearly. And according to the World Bank, the CBN's management of the exchange rate reduced supply in the market, thus affecting investor confidence and ultimately leading to a ditch of the official market for the black market. The World Bank also blamed the CBN for not going all in with its change in its policies. A former presidential aide in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Vital Kamerhe, who had been sentenced to 20 years in a high-profile corruption case, has had his term reduced by 7 years on appeal. Kamerhe, who was also a former Speaker of the National Assembly, was sentenced last June for embezzling nearly $50 million of public funds to 20 years with hard labor, but the sentence has been reduced to 13 years. Kamerhe has, however, insisted he is a victim of a political trial to prevent him from running for president in 2023. And in sports, Team Nigeria lost to Cameroon 44-14 on Tuesday night at the ongoing Africa Women Handball Championship. Cosmos Akisi, the media coordinator for the Handball Federation of Nigeria, made this known in a statement issued to newsmen on Wednesday. The senior women national handball team lost 26-3 in the first half, while the second half surge wasn't enough as they went on to lose to Cameroon 44-14. Nigeria cannot advance for a chance in the medal place but will now play a classification match against Senegal on Wednesday night. And that's all on the newsroom. We'll be back at the top of the hour with more updates. Many thanks for watching.